Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the GT Omega Champions Lander. That's not Bibby. That's a stream preview. Fuck. No. Just ignore that. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. This is what happens when Bib's not in the room. Bib TV, Corona, lockdown. We all have to like link into each other's blah 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 whatever. What the hell? Okay. Do you know what? This isn't good. Let me take that. Go for that one. Change that one to that one. No, to try again. Come on, slow PC. Yeah, there we go. We got him back. We got him back.
Woo!
Woo! Woo! All right, calm down. Everyone calm down. It's fine. We fixed it. Anyway, I'm trying to welcome you all into the GT Omega Champions Lounge and technology. For those of you who don't know why we're in such an amazing room, but only digitally, it's because of COVID. We aren't allowed in the same space. We've just had this beautiful GT Omega Champions Lounge. I want to say erected, but I know you'll giggle if I do that, so I'm not going to say erected. We've just had it.
Eric Sean.
Just had it built, just had it finished inside the ICU arena, and we can't come here. Just because there's a potential of the virus. So that is the reason why you will see myself and Bib not in the same place at the same time. I mean, I can access certain parts of the ground. Bib can't. Neither of us can go pitch side. Well, I can go into the dugout, I should have said, but neither of us can go into changing rooms or anything like that. Don't know why. Don't ask questions. Just accept it. That's fine. It goes with the narrative. It's okay. Fine. But anyway, welcome in. For those of you who don't know, my name is Graham. This is Bib over there on the other TV, and we together are your core management team here at ICU FC. We've been charging this team for a few years now. We're in season 4, and we're not doing too bad. We sit third in the league, just one win off top. Liverpool sit at the top of the league, which has been a story for a large chunk of the last few years. We didn't necessarily start the league exactly how we wanted to. A couple of losses in the first 4 games, not the greatest start, but we've picked up the pace since then. In the league, in the cup, although that was a bit difficult. I see Chappers is in the chat, hashtag technical difficulties. Welcome in, Chappers. Hey. You missed yourself an absolute barnstormer in the last stream as Sheffield Wednesday almost did the dirty on us. I think it was 3-1 or 3-2 to Sheffield at one point. We managed to win 6-4, 10 goals in that game. We have goals left, right and centre. CHALOV can score. Haaland, as he proved in the last game, getting 4 off the bench, can score. Isak can score. We all know CASTOLO can score. However, our defence, when we don't have Malang Sarr and Matthias Nani both starting, we can ship a few goals. We need defensive cover. We need a defensive midfielder, and that's hopefully something you guys can help us with. Don't forget, we have a Discord channel, !Discord in the chat, if you want to drop in your suggestions for defensive midfield players that we can purchase. And that's important that you do, because you guys are our backroom staff. Obviously, we deal with a lot of the stuff on the pitch, but a football club is bigger than just 2 people. We need you guys to help us run this club. So any players that you suggest in terms of new signings, any players that you want to get rid of, anyone you want to look at, all your suggestions, feel free to drop them in the chat when you're live or the Discord when we aren't. Chapper says, I went back and watched the VOD. That being said, you did just call us Sheffield, and I'm offended again. Miss one stream and you forget that we're not the same team as Sheffield FC. I mean, it's all the same, isn't it, right? I mean, there's not really much different between Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United. I mean, they're pretty much the same team, right? Right?
Agreed.
Right? Yeah, I think we all agree.
Oh, we just lost one viewer.
It's funny, we don't get notifications when someone's typing in chat, but it says Chappers is angry as fuck typing. Oh, nice. But anyway, we do kick things off. Let's head back upstairs. It's nice in here. If I wasn't on a TV, see this? I'd be grabbing one of those nice cold cans of moose juice right there. Oh yes, but we're not here. Not physically. I'm still sat upstairs in the managerial suite. So if you want to pop upstairs, come join us up here. Chappers, hold me back, boys. Hold me back. Just like Man City and Man United, same thing. I mean, I would say the same about Tottenham and Arsenal, but Tottenham are clearly miles ahead, so there's not really any similarities there.
That's very true. Very true. I mean, the one thing that I see is City and United both have in common is that we hate Liverpool, so...
Yeah, exactly. And then, I mean, Spurs have got like being better than the other team in North London, and Arsenal have got. I suppose it's similar. They're the worst team in North London, so they have kind of a similarity. They work together. No, okay, fine. Speaking of United and City, what a tangent there, show. It's almost like we paid you for the script, as our first game of the stream is against Manchester United at the ICU Arena, a team that we've had some good performances against over the last few seasons, and then a team that we've not necessarily had the greatest performances again in the second game of the stream. Let me show you right here. They should be able to see. There you go. Ice Cream Uploads Man United first game of the stream. Ice Cream Uploads against Man City at the Etihad in the second game of the stream. And then to top it off, another team that is bigger than Arsenal, Stoke City at the ICU Arena. So,
yikes.
Any games against
piss boiling from here.
Any games against London today, folks? Unsubs. So yeah, there we go. This is the team, pretty much the same sort of team that you'd expect from us. Obviously, with exceptions being the replacements that we're going to have to make. Malang Sarr, not in the greatest form, not at full health, but you can see there, Matthias Nani still out of the team for another 4 days. Might be back in time for the City game. If not, definitely going to be back in time for the Stoke game. Isak also out for this game. He will be back for City, just in case of whether his form is up to scratch. Castolo, Lolo, absolutely loving life going into this game, though. Fully in form.
I'm going to do it in the next screen.
Ooh, you're going to do what? Oh, that.
I'm going to change the screen in the next screen. Change the team in the next screen. Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Words.
It's going to change the screen in the next team. There we go. He's in the game. So yeah, no games against London. We have no games against Glasgow or any other teams of that, but we did have a game against Sheffield in the last stream. I like how it triggers. I'm absolutely gonna, whether accidentally or on purposely now, gonna be saying that every time we face Sheffield.
So I think this is a team that we're gonna have to run with today, Graham.
Give us the run through then, babe.
So as you can see, Safanov isn't in the best of forms, but neither is our number 2 goalkeeper, Svila. Katic is coming on the bench in place of Ben White, as Ben White takes Malang Sarr's place. Is not in the greatest of form, and neither is his health. It's not a health bar, but his stamina bar. He's not fit enough. There we go. That's the easiest way of saying it. Kubo comes into his very familiar right-hand side. CHALOV and CASTOLO seem to be the partnership that's blossoming, so they will remain there. Haaland, after scoring 4 in the last stream, will be coming off the bench at some point to hopefully cause a few problems to that United back line. Phil Foden keeps his place in centre midfield, just behind Mason Mount, and McNeil stays on the left.
I mean, that's interesting. CASTOLO, not full stamina, but does get the start. I mean, he is 72. His age will progress as the stream goes on, as it does every single week. He is 73, so yeah, he will start, but he will come off. Haaland does have that super sub attribute, and that's kind of good because CHALOV is the more accomplished player right now. Not necessarily that he's the better player overall, but just generally edges it a little bit more. So him starting ahead of Haaland is kind of what you'd expect. Haaland coming on, using that super sub and replacing CASTOLO, which is effectively what he's going to do as time goes on anyway, is nice. So it's kind of a good nod to the future. The difficulties that we do have, though, is, I mean, clearly we've had like a, what's it called? Herd mentality kind of thing, where we've had everyone infecting each other, as Safanov, Svila, Matthias Nani and Malang Sarr, all of the core players that play at the back, at the centre of our defence, all out. So we have a bit of a makeshift defence as it is. That is the problem. We score goals for fun. We concede goals for fun just as much, almost as much. The fact that we score so many is what helps us. The fact that we concede a lot, it's the old, we're going to score one more than you. As long as we can do that, it's fine. This team, though, Marcus Rashford has been lethal against us in the past. The issue that this United team had, and looks like they still have, is that creative link-up play. James, with his pace on the right. He was lethal when we played against him last time. Fred, Andres Pereira, not so much. Alexis Sanchez coming on as a sub later on. That is when they can be quite lethal against us. So hopefully we can just isolate that midfield, that attacking midfield. If we can cut off the distribution from centre mid to centre forward, we should be fine. Touch wood, fingers crossed. If not, Sanchez is hopefully the only thing that could trouble us going off the bench. If Jesse Lingard comes off the bench and bags an absolute hat-trick, then yeah, we're doing something wrong. But you know what? I feel confident against this team. It's a good, strong team. 80s all around, mostly. So, yeah. I shouldn't be as confident as I am. I mean, the biggest thing for me is the fact that they've got Larsson, who've never heard of, in goal, ahead of David De Gea, who's on the reserves.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, that said, we've got some players out of the team, so maybe he's just not up for it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's jump down into the changing room then. Let's have a little word with the players. Obviously, we're a little bit of a bare-bone team when it comes to the defence, but, I mean, Cat Pish, as Ads calls him. Obviously, you're jumping back onto the bench. We expect you may get called up for this one. If not, that's because Ben White, this is the time. This is your time to shine. We expect big things from you. Obviously, United is a big team. This is a team that should be much, much higher in the league than they are. They have been playing pretty poorly over the last couple of years. Don't let that sneak in. We don't want any complacency, though. Just because they haven't been hitting the heights they should be doesn't mean that they can and they won't today. So no sleeping on that. No resting on our laurels. We should go out absolutely with the intent to early goal, suffocate the game, and then just play them off the park for the rest of it. Anything you want to chuck in, babe?
Yeah, I mean, they're playing Marcus Rashford as a lone striker. They do have some support in behind him, but we just need to try and alienate him. Just try and move him away from the rest of the team. They haven't got that much creativity in behind him, but it doesn't mean to say that teams who have played the lone striker on their own haven't caused us problems. So yeah, it's just a case of trying to remove that threat. The threat not being Paul Pogba, captain today, and the rest of the team in behind him. It's just trying to remove Rashford from a shooting opportunity. I think we'll cause them a lot of problems. It's just hopefully we don't have as many as they do.
Exactly. Okay, let's get outside onto the pitch. Obviously, you can hear all the players are out there already. We'll nip out through the door and we'll see you out there. Show says Man United just not want to get involved in the transfer windows. Yeah, I mean, apart from buying Maupay and some dodge keeper, they've not really got anything else. I mean, that team is full-on United team. The bench, I mean, Sanchez, obviously, he's in the team because we started this early on last year. But, yeah, he's not necessarily been re-signed by them, but Maupay's the only player in the team that wasn't in their team 4 years ago. 4 years ago, our team only had one player that's in our squad, and that's Castolo. Oh, two. Dodo's in there as well. Oh, where's my mouse? There we go. Not mouse, because it's a real football team. What am I about?
Oh, misplaced pass first off.
It's all right. Just lull them into a false insecurity. I like it. Lolo Chalofalo!
Oh!
Oh, it wasn't even Chalof. He attacked it. But United cleared that extra height from the United team. Oh, I thought you'd carried your run on past, tried to play 1-2. You got blocked off, and then I just booted the ball at someone anyway. If only I'd added my third emote as an angry dodo instead.
Yeah.
Ah, Kubo. I mean, points for Castolo for the jump. It was never getting there in a million years, but I appreciate the effort. Vern! With an 86 viewer host. What a guy. What a guy.
What a shagger.
I've been busy this morning. Did I see that it's your birthday today, or am I mixing things up? Is it soon? If it is, happy birthday, Vern. Shagger's in the chat. Hey!
Hey! Shagger.
No, I appreciate the host. Absolute much love.
Thank you very much, mate.
We are currently
playing against the United team as well.
Woo. Chalof with the strength. Pogba just too much. Go! West! How's things, West? Oh.
Get it out your feet.
Oh. Ah, just that AI run, I couldn't get hold of him. By the time I did, he would already, like, ran behind the player. Ooh, Ian, welcome in, dude. Hey. Everyone's here. Oh, look at that. Marcus Rashford.
Ambitious effort.
Like Zlatan in it. Outside the box. I'm sure I am. I'm ice cream till I die. Yeah, 39 today. Proper old Bast. What is it? Bastille?
Happy birthday, mate.
Yeah, happy birthday, dude. Hopefully, for your birthday, we can absolutely trash United. I mean, you and I never really want that to happen, but hopefully we can do it for you today. Edgy Superheroes as well. Hey. Sure I am. I'm ice cream till I die. Lovely. Lovely. Nice, slow, systematic over the top. Not really. Oi! Oh!
Crashed off the Denver.
Oh, well kept in by McNeil there. Oh, cheeks!
Oh, hello, Mount.
Whew. Bosh! Oh, offside as well. Ah! That is old, says Chappers. Happy birthday, though, Chief. I like the recovery. Feel about 29, so it's all good. To look, a day over 23, mate. Oh, lovely. CHALOV. Oh, lovely.
Oh, come back inside. All over United at this point.
Lovely. Ah. Vern's in the chat. I need to do some skills. Oh, what a ball! Oh!
Oh, there we go. Just get it onto that foot. Lovely finish. I thought I'd run out of room to be able to get this shot off then.
Oh, look at that.
Things you love to see.
That pass from Mount as well, though. Cheeky touch, chips it round and then shimmer! If you want to see more stuff like that, then go check out the Vermeer, which you guys already know because you've all just come here from him, but it's fine.
Oh!
Get out of it. Get out of it.
Kick-off glitch.
Can't see what I'm trying to see what that emote is. Don't know, party. I was like, what does it say? Does it say pretty? Potty?
Chappers, how have you ended up not having a towel emote?
Or a Sheffield emote? You're a Sheffield fan, aren't you? Watch out!
Oh! CASTOLO rolling back the ears.
That United defender has been resolute until this last 10 minutes, and it's just capitulated. So easy there. Kubo just takes Fred for a run, and Lindelof leaves Lolo. You don't leave Lolo in those areas. Lolo, he's CASTOLO. He's CASTOLO. Head it down. There you go.
Look how high he gets up in the air there. And the all too familiar Samba.
I scream till I die. I scream till I die. Oh. He's the only player that...
Check my CPU usage after this because it feels a bit sluggish. Socially distanced defending from United, says Chappers.
Oh,
it's megged him. Magnus!
God, keeps it. It's trying to lay it off. Oh, Pereira. just wrestled him all the way through. He fell down for about 15 minutes then. Just kept going and going and going.
In stages.
Yeah. Nice.
It's about with a good turning circle there.
Yeah, he's throughout the whole of this game. Does he find it? Oh, a bit heavy. Saw what he was going for. Zefwick now out of position though. If they do want to switch it back down to this right hand side. Luckily they don't play into it. It's fine.
They've not got the IQ players.
They need a Lolo in the team.
I seen CHALOV. He was through behind the last defender.
I didn't think you'd seen it as well. Just absolutely rifled it. Just unlucky to not make it man. Phil Foden drops a shoulder, leaves James behind. Same with McTominay as well. And then questionable pass, but finds its way through. Oh, well done, well done. Big half, big half. I'll get a terrible towel emote next sub goal. Manchester are defending like they always do. I see what you did. Socially, okay. Actually, I didn't say United. They're Manchester.
Right, going to the changing room. I'm just going to check my CPU usage because it feels a bit sluggish.
1 sec. Okay, I can't find. There we go. Big half, boys. Big half. 2-0 at home against United. It's not somewhere we've found unusual. We find it easy to score against United. The difficulty is the second half. United have always been better in the second half. Once they make their changes, bring on the likes of Alexis Sanchez, who has started on the bench every time we've played them. It's a bizarre decision, but he comes on and the game changes. He creates chances and opportunities for Rashford. He creates space. He has extra pace, and that exploits our defence. We need to be aware of that. I don't want to concede a goal in this second half. I'm not bothered if we don't score now. We've won this game. They have to come to us if they want to win this game. If they want anything out of this game, they have to score twice. So just don't let them score once. That's it. We don't need to score. Just masterclass. I mean, I'm not saying sit back. I'm not saying park the bus. If we score, we score. I'd absolutely take it. But just do not let them score. That's our problem, and we need to fix that right here, right now. Anyway, that's enough of that. I believe we're all set. Let's nip back out on the pitch. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no, that's the managerial suite. Oh, fuck. I took the wrong turn. Shit, I thought I was going out to the dugout on a motherfucking pitch. Oh, yeah, there we go. Anyway, let's go. That awkward moment where you think you're just about to sit down in the dugout and you look up and you realise it's in your managerial suite. God damn it. Oh, heavy Lolo. Bassam, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome in. How is the day? Appreciate the follow. We are 2-0 up against United in our Masters of the League. This is a modded PC Master League. We're playing on PES 2020, so it's not 2021, although you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference with the amount of mods and stuff that we have in it right now. But we are 4 years into this Master League. Ooh, a bit of a hospital pass there. CASTOLO couldn't really do anything. McTominay, quick to react, though. And United now have Alexis Sanchez on the pitch, as we'd expected. And suddenly they have a little bit more drive to push the ball forward. And there we go, give it straight to Sanchez. Wonderful.
I wonder if they've had a slight change of formation as well. Are they playing 2 up top now?
Woo! They're definitely more expansive with him in the team. Clearly some, I want to say questionable decisions in the transfer market. It looks like no decisions. CASTOLO's been made to run. 76 years old now. Almost beats young Scott McTominay to it. Well, it beats him to it, but almost beats him in placement as well. And there he is again, Sanchez. That linchpin. Woo!
Oh, I tell you what. That is a close flag. Oh my god, I thought it was close. It's a lot closer than I thought it was.
Very, incredibly close. Alfonso's pretty lucky there. Switched off when everyone else had pressed out. He was a bit slow to react. Big.
That's a quick.
Nice.
Great
nice.
ball.
Great run. Knocks it on and then runs on straight. He knew what he wanted. Oh, he's done it! Oh! As soon as I saw you get past that man, I peeled off far post. I was like, this is well on my head. Almost. I mean, not me, the players, because it's a real football team and not a football game. It's because I live every moment as if I was out there. That's what it is. It's nothing to do with video games.
Kicking every ball.
Oh, big win. Oh! Oh, just stolen off his toes. Oh, nice win, though. Keeps the attack on. CHALOV! Oh!
The double poster! Let's go!
I thought, that's it. He's just wasted an opportunity here because Kubo's just ran into all this space. There's no way that he's... Never mind!
The double poster. I don't know who it was who he beat at centre-back then. Was it Lindelof that he just absolutely ruined and put on his arse?
It was, yeah. Victor Lindelof. Get out of here. Oh, that is filth. Bends a knee, blocks the shot just to watch CHALOV disappearing into the sunset. What's this? Yoink! Oh!
Cinema. And I'm not being funny, but no keeper in the world is saving that. Interesting celebration from the boys.
Bit of leapfrog. Is that a metaphor? We're United higher than us in the table? I don't know what they're saying. Oh, Jay Lings, this is it. They mean business now. He's only your young'un.
Cotton wool guy.
I am drinking a Lemsip and they're fucking horrible. I've got a blackcurrant Lemsip.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be the lemon one.
Yeah. I mean, not that any of them are decent, but yeah.
Yeah.
So CHALOV finding his feet in the team now. Took him a little bit of time, which, I mean, to be fair, is fine. No striker has instantly settled into ice cream uploads, apart from Lolo. Oh, ref! Oh, beautiful. You've seen it as well. Wonderful.
Oh, he's bringing Kubo into the game.
Oh, well rushed from the keeper. Just the angle. Luke Shaw just did enough to get in. Kubo couldn't turn in to get more of an angle on that ball. Sees the pass. Oh, he's on as well. Oh. Snapshot.
On an hat-trick.
What a pass from McNeil. Nice composure on the ball. Stop, turn, play the ball back in from Haaland. You'd think he's been playing for 50 minutes and warmed up already. He's literally been on the pitch about 2 minutes. As Rashford goes off, Maupay comes on. Is that the end of United's game? I mean, Maupay hasn't scored against us. Rashford has. Oh, no. And as he says that... Woo! Who was that? That Dan James?
That was a thunderous effort. That looked destined for the top corner.
Yeah. Oh, it's Lingard as well. Jay Lings. Oh! The youngster from Manchester. Big block. Ah!
Oh!
Something about Maupay not scoring against United. Oh.
I literally moved him as close as I could to that far post. He still couldn't get there fast enough.
Good block
Damn it, Meg.
from Rasmussen for the first one. Did well to get his foot on it. Just unfortunate with the deflection, the ball finding it straight back to a red shirt. So here, this block. Dink! Straight to Maupay. Keeper's doing all he can to get back over. Just had a long old run across the box. Nothing the keeper could do about that one. Safanov. Nothing you can do there. Unfortunate, mate. I mean, Maupay took about 72 touches.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst defending. Like, it's the defender got the block here, which he absolutely should do, but the keeper's obviously moved over to that side. and then he's got a long way to get a pass across the box in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Lucky deflection. Tried to play that to Foden then. Oh. I was trying to play that to Haaland.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh.
Neither of my passes were then. One to Haaland went inside, and that one that I played into CHALOV in the box, I tried to play to... And another one! Fuck's sake! Tried to play to David then, and the one before, and it played that one straight into the box. Beans!
Beans!
His name is Beans. He eats his greens. His name is Beans. He eats his greens. Ah. How's things, dude? United looking dangerous now. Oh, and then that happens. Zefwick, absolute domination. Oh, I think, yeah, nice. I was going to say I thought I'd gone then as CHALOV. He's knackered, but he's trying his best. And he's in. Manages to get a touch on it somehow. Just not enough.
Keeper flicking the ball in the air. Oh, negative football from Man United going back. Have it.
Big win. Oh, questionable head, but...
Amazing ball.
Lovely. Into feet. Oh, what's that?
Oh.
Did it get a deflection or something, or was it just naff?
I think so, yeah. I think it hit the defender's shin. A massive win, though.
Big result. CHALOV, CASTOLO, CHALOV. Huge performance. There he is. He's learned from CASTOLO. As soon as you get yourself a brace, take your top off. That's it. Fans love it. Absolutely love it. Post-match interview. Do I need to say anything? 3-1 against United. Do you know what? I do need to say something. It was well documented that I didn't want us to concede in the second half. I said I won't be bothered if we go out and score. I don't want to concede. We went out and scored, but we conceded. Yeah, I know we had the game dead to rights then, and United were always going to push on to try and get something out of it. And it was unfortunate. There was not much we could have done against that. I'm disappointed that we conceded. I will always be. But do you know what? With the nature of that, the players did well. Rasmussen covered what was almost definitely going to be a goal. It was from out of the frying pan into the fire. There was no what we could have done in that sort of situation. So, do you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. 3-1, 3 points. We surge closer towards the summit of the table. I'll take it. I'll take it. Any more you want to add, babe?
Yeah, I mean, you'd seen CASTOLO, fair enough, he is aging, but to be involved, I think, in all 3 goals is a massive plus for us. He's still plugging away, still leading the line. He is the captain leader legend that you've all come to know, love, and respect. So as long as we can keep him fit, he can keep on going, he keeps on getting involved with every single goal. That's exactly what you want your striker, your playmaker, and your captain to be able to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's get back into the managerial suite then. As his name is Beans. He no longer streams. His name is Beans. He doesn't stream. Hey, all good. How are you? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. We just smashed United 3-1. It's fine. It's fine. Great win against Stockport. That says Chappers. Ooh.
Well, I Salford that. Salford.
Honestly, mate. Honestly, you Sheffield lot. Honestly, fans of Sheffield team. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, enough of that. Babe, take us through the results from around the grounds.
So the game that you're seeing here live on Sky Sports, Ice Cream Upload, thumped Manchester United 3-1. Brighton got at home, get a draw against Chelsea. Liverpool at home get a get a 1-0 win against Bournemouth. Arsenal go to Southampton and win 1-0. City, our next opponents, go to Aston Villa, get a 1-0 win. Stoke City go to Wolverhampton Wanderers and win 2-0. Watford, big result for them as they go to Tottenham and win 3-1. West Ham at home get a 1-0 win against Nottingham Forest. Crystal Palace win 2-0 at Newcastle, and Leicester go to Goodison Park and win 3-1.
What was the Liverpool result? Did they win? Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They did, yeah. 1-0.
So, superior goal difference to Ice Cream Uploads FC. 5 goals ahead of Liverpool. That was... What was the drubbing? Who did we absolutely annihilate? It was like one of the first few games...
I can't even remember.
One of the first few games of the season, we had like an 8. goal game or something like that. It was ridiculous. Other than that, our goal difference isn't necessarily the greatest. So goals for 20, that's wonderful. Goals against 7. If you look at Liverpool's 1, then it shows that we're for a team that's sat at the top of the table, we are conceding a little bit too many. But do you know what? It could be worse. It could be worse, as you can see as we go further down. 11 goals conceded from United, 11 goals conceded for Spurs. So yeah, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. We do need to fix the goals conceded though. If we can do that and keep the goals coming at the other end, then absolute holy grail football. That's what we'd like to see. But City won. Would have liked a little bit of steam to be taken out of their engine before this game. We are playing against City. And just to remind you guys that City are a team that we've had a mixed fate against. We've beaten them in the league before. We've beaten them in Europe before. And they've smashed us in Europe before and sent us out of the Champions League. So this is a team that has the ability to beat us and can do it convincingly. So this is a huge game. Any points in this game would be huge. Ideally 3, but I'd take 1. I'd take 1 at this point. Keep us within reaching distance of Liverpool. That's fine. But City are definitely a team that we need to be aware of. What are we thinking then? Oh, actually, let's see if there's any updates from the backroom staff before I start going down a waffling line. Any players back from injuries? Isak should be back in the team now, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we've got on about 4 days, I think. Both of them are. So we've got Isak and Nani both available for us. Be given the all clear. Let's go.
That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. I mean, Katic, or Catpish, as Ads calls him. There's absolutely no team rivalry then. Katic has done a good job. Ben White has done a good job, but I mean, Sarr and Nani is our preferred starting defensive partnership. So if we can have those back in to play against City, that'd be wonderful. The issue that I can see though instantly from looking at this is our keeping situation. Svilar and Safanov both having a mare. Safanov absolutely crapping through the eye of a needle looking at that. Down form, not full stamina.
Yeah, the team morale just isn't there at the moment. There's various players that are not feeling too good, or they're just going through a bad time. CHALOV also sticks out, and so does McNeil. So that's obviously something that we want to try and sort out going into the next game. I just want to make sure that we've got skill training on.
Don't think we have.
We did have.
It was Zefwick finished his track back in the last one. Yeah. So we haven't missed out too much then. Anyone learn anything in the middle then?
Long throw, high punt. You don't really want that. No long range shooting for CHALOV, and then it's just more the traditional stuff: fighting spirit, captaincy, track back, gamesmanship. Yeah,
everyone wants the long throw. I mean, we were talking about like potentially giving CHALOV kind of like long range shooting, maybe. That would, I think, fill out his skills though, maybe. So that's the only thing. And then other than that, do we look at more defensive boosts? Do we give more players track back or those kind of things? Heading.
Yeah, I do like the heading one. Make him a threat from corners.
And also defensively as well, in terms of clearances. Win more balls in the air if players are playing balls in. I'm happy enough to do that. Who is eligible? Obviously, we've got those 4. Is there any more? No, those 4. Do we go Sarr or Nani? Or do we go CHALOV from... I mean, I'm not sure CHALOV is the best use because he's not the tallest player in the world.
Yeah, these are 2 of the obvious ones. I mean, they are the centre backs going forward, so it's either or for me. I'm not really bothered. Both of them could do with it.
Let's go Sarr. The big man. Yeah. You guys need a sports therapist for your players, or a hypnotist.
Yeah, very good point.
Is that you applying for the position? I mean, you've already got a lot to do in the backroom staff, chappers. So, what are you looking for? Trading for?
Mason Mount. I'm just waiting to see how he's progressing with his injury resistance.
So he's gone from about 20% to about 55%.
Yeah.
So he's going up
there
slowly.
or thereabouts.
Still a long way to go.
Yeah. Just need to try and keep him fit. I don't know. Does his skill? I'm guessing his skills don't go up if he's injured.
Yeah, I don't know actually. I don't know. Pre-match press conference then, as we get set for the game against City at the Etihad. Thank you all for joining us here. Obviously, big game. We've just won in Manchester. Well, won against Manchester last week, and we're now playing Manchester this week. Shout out to Chappers for the references. So we beat United last week. We've got City this week. United at home is one thing. City are arguably a much stronger team, and we're playing at their gaff. So yeah, this is a different game. We have our defensive partnership back, which is a lovely strong point. We don't have the shot stopper, the man between the sticks that we usually have. Safanov is in the team. He's not really. I mean, we don't want to play him today. He's not really in the form to be played, but he's travelled because he's a team player. We do have more team players travelling with us, so like say Sa and Nani back in the squad. Lovely to have those back in. But CHALOV obviously braced last week, finished the match with his shirt off, gallivanting around the stadium. Doesn't realise that it's late October, so it's cold out there. So obviously ended up grabbing himself a cold, so he's had to miss out. That's what happens when you take your clothes off when you score goals, kids. Remember, wrap up warm, bit of a scarf. Jobs are good, and no snoods because they're banned, obviously. But yeah. The team as it is. Well, yeah, I was going to show it on screen, but I'll wait until that's out on the pitch and then we'll jump out there. But Lolo Haaland starts. Isak finds his way back into the team. Obviously, another one that's returned from injury, hoping to come off the bench, and everything else kind of business as usual, as you'd expect around that. So we do travel to the Etihad, a stadium where we've had, we've had success. We won here 2-0 in the Champions League less than 12 months ago. We then went to our place and got smashed 3-0, so it didn't really count for anything. But City can be got at. If you get in early, they push out and they try to force the game, which leaves a little bit of space that you can break into. And that's where we play best, getting that early goal. If we've not scored 30, 40, 50 minutes into it, then that's when we start to see a little bit, some of the cracks start to show, and maybe City's second half performances. I mean, you saw it with United in that game. Thankfully for us, the game was already over by that point, but they were a much better team in the second half. City can do that, but can do that much more effectively. As they're all coming out onto the pitch anyway, so let's go and see how things are out there. History, class, tradition, believe. It's like a Zaffa Cakes game in the stands. That's class, to be fair. Matthias Nani stretching up. Fresh, back in the team, as is Malang Sarr. Our strongest defensive partnership, so it's huge to have those back in the team. If I had to choose who to miss, be it Safanov or be it Sarr and Nani, I mean, I'd drop Safanov out of the team because hopefully we can squash the issue before it even gets to that point. Having Sarr and Nani in, both marking Aguero or covering the spaces around him as well, that gives us more of a chance than not having Safanov in the team. So it's an issue losing Safanov, but we've gained two central defenders first choice, so that's a bigger win for me. That's absolutely a bigger win for me. Never be the same says hello. Hey, welcome in. How's things? Oh, one thing I didn't actually mention. Oh, there you go. He dropped a follow as well. Hey, I was going to say one thing I didn't actually mention when Vern hosted is if you want to type ! giveaway, because we did get Bassam followed as well when Vern dropped the host. We do have a giveaway running right now. So if you want to win yourself a few games from 2K plus some energy drinks from Muscle Moose, then type ! giveaway and you can see how you can get involved in that giveaway. There is another giveaway for subscribers, but I'll come back to that one in a bit as we are in the game now. Ice cream upwards at the Etihad against Man City. We've just beaten Man United in the game previous. Let's now see how we can do against the blue side of Manchester and not very well as Foden clearly forgetting who he was playing against. His eyes lit up. Playing against his old team. Oh, big block. Big block.
I wonder why the Etihad's not pulled through.
Just going to type in exclamation mark, give away. Boom. There we go. Nice. Doubled up on him. Mount and Lolo. Ah.
Oh.
Just all angles covered coming out then. Lovely. 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 Good touch. Sees the space, runs into it. Oh, shit pass. Such a shit pass. He is now 83.
My PC is chugging like a bitch today.
So was Lolo going down that way. Big win. Oh, lovely. Into feet. Oh, where was Castolo going then? His run round the back. Like, yeah, I don't want to be in a good position. I want to hide. It's not what Castolo does. Oh, lucky. Big win.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Made me run to pick that up. Got tackled by my own team. Are you getting booked? Baby fouled him. Give him a card, ref. It's just sad. Foden just went flying.
That's what you get for running into Salah.
Nice. Big win.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. I thought Haaland was running onto it. I thought I got the bounce.
We both did the same thing then. We both tracked back, both went forward, and then both kind of like held while you went back. Forward, back, forward, back. Get out.
In, danger ball. Well out.
Can't shoot.
Oh, what?
Sat there waiting for the pass. As soon as I change players to think, oh, I'll go to Castolo then. As soon as I do that, pass. Oh, you can't have him anymore. Fucking dog shit.
Very untidy. First half so far from both sets. Both teams. Oh, that's a good ball though. Go on, Matondo.
Bit of extra speed on it. Allows Matondo to use his one asset. His pace.
Oh, you fuck.
Sadly, he has no other assets to give. Woo!
Oh, great. That 100% wasn't meant to be a tackle from the lad.
Iceman! Yo! I'll read.
What's going on, geezer?
Oh, big win. Matondo does something. Lolo, what a pass! Lolo!
Oh, what a finish! Crashes his knees against the advertising board. All three of them do. They're all out.
Haaland just thought, fuck it, I'm going to go knee it. Not even going to slide, I'm just going to jump into it. Matondo with some strength plays the ball. Look at this for a pass. Just straight slide rule pass. Oh.
Johnny Stones didn't even know Castolo was running on the inside then. He just run round the back of him. Quick look over his shoulder, then realises he ain't getting anywhere close to him.
I mean, how he's 85. How is he moving that fast? Big finish though. Just as I said, once it starts to get 30, 40, 50 minutes in, if we haven't scored by that point, it starts to become a worry. Just before we get to that milestone, we find the back of the net. So that goal is huge for this team. Oh, lovely. Oh, there we go. Yes, Haaland. Absolutely hungry for it. Oh, up top. Up top. All that space. Oh, there we go. Never mind. All you. Just you.
Oh! Couldn't get the ball down. That is terrible.
He's just fluffed it. That's not Haaland at all.
Oh, what's he trying to find there?
Miles away. Look at his face. It's like, oh, this is going to be all over TV. So well to be involved in the build-up as well. Like, tackling, started the counter. All the way through it, he was heavily involved, and then it fell to him. You just expect Haaland to be doing something there. Oh, a big block from Zefwick.
Kubo's found the right ball.
Oh, okay, that was horrendous.
Yes, Iceman. What's going on, pal?
Oh. Yoink! I'll have it. Oh, no, I won't. Big win. There we go.
Mason Mount.
Sees Matondo. He's got the pace. Can he use it?
Lovely spread.
Oh! Big stop from Johnny Stones. Made up for his earlier frailties. Oh, what a ball.
Finish.
Oh,
save. Oh.
Big half.
Whew. Right on the stroke of half time.
Must have heard his dad's voice. Kappa. And we're talking about Haaland, I'm assuming, sir. Look at that tunnel. Players clapping themselves. They know they've not had a bad half. 60% possession to City. 2 shots on target, just as many as us. Obviously, we've had 2 extra shots on top of that. More passes, more successful passes, more interceptions. Not a bad half from City's perspective. Just
not at all.
The one stat that matters is the one that's going our way. We'll take that. We'll take that. Need more from the boys in the second half. If they're going to come out and do more of that, we've been weathering the storm effectively, at least on paper. So if more of that, then, you know, they've got to have something in their locker. Oh, the hell?
Interesting touch from Castolo. It's come down with snow on it.
Almost did come down. Got stuck up there.
I kicked a fly away. Well in.
Matondo. Just a bit of a slow pass from Lolo. Matondo wanted to get in behind. He does now. Just no one there. Oh,
no. Oh, I think he's giving the corner.
I was going to say. Big Haaland. Oh. Ah!
Oh! He's still not scored one.
Oh. I want one of them.
Anyone but Matondo.
Yeah. Not much, just having dinner. Delayed Sunday roast dinner because my mum wasn't well yesterday. Oh, nice.
Oh, she's better now.
What are we talking about on the roast dinner? Roast dinner makes anyone feel better, so if she's not 100%, that'll help. Big win. Oh.
Oh, he's booted his shin off.
Oh. Woo. Up top. Just. Oh!
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 He couldn't chase his control.
Just needed. Like, that was a full power over the top through ball. I swear I'm going to have to start learning how to do manuals because that just, like, locked on to the player rather than played it into the space.
For some reason, our auto mod has deemed the word roasties inappropriate.
Why?
So I apologise, Iceman. I'll allow that after this. If I click it, the game will go off.
Yeah, same. Big win. Ah.
I don't know if any of the other mods are in the chat that can allow that.
Oh, it took too long. My bad.
Ah.
I'll do it. Bosh. Chicken, mash, roasties, veg, and stuffing as well for my parents. Really? On mobile, so I couldn't tell. Yeah. I mean, someone at Twitch knows what a roasty is.
Yeah. Nowhere in the English language should that ever get modded.
Unless you're
Especially when you're talking about a Sunday dinner, you know what I mean? You can't not have the word roasties in there.
Yeah, unless you're on Pornhub, but then you're typing it in the wrong website there.
Show knows all about that. So does his bosses now.
Oh. So who did we bring on then? Isak for Lolo and David for Mount?
Yep, that's correct. Again,
nice.
It's wrapping him in cotton wool. It's something that we don't really want to have to do because he's such a big influence on the team when he's going forward. However, he's just not got the injury resistance. He's just constantly injured. We need to try and wrap him up in as much cotton wool as possible.
Nice, nice. There he is,
David with his first touches.
Oh, and a horrible attempt.
Terrible. Oh.
Lucky, absolute luck to get that in. But you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. He's clearly hoping the keeper's gonna move either way, just trying to play it straight down the middle. If that goes in, it looks incredible. But you know what? He still managed to put it in.
Keeper stood up well, to be fair, but that far corner you expect anyone in that position to try and put it in the opposite corner from where the keeper stood.
Yeah.
And especially from this angle, you'll be able to see it. And he looks like he's waiting for the keeper. Keeper stands up and he's just hits it straight at him.
The way he's opened his body as well, gone with his right foot, so you expect the keeper to move there. So I'm assuming that's what he's gone for. Tried to fool the keeper, send him, give him the eyes, give him the body shape, and then just dink it at that corner. I mean, we got it in the back of the net, so it's fine. It's fine. It's exactly what he meant to do. Woo! Ah. Such a good
I think
face
it's time to show this game up.
Absolutely, I agree.
There's only one man that can do that.
Dodo, he is Dodo, Dodi Dodo. His name is Dodo Dodo, Dodi Dodo. Big Philly style.
Sounds incredibly similar.
No, it's a completely different one. It's completely different. Dodo, he is Dodo.
Why does Castolo keep on turning around, copying the stands? His earrings going as well.
Better not be turning around. He's just having his catheter fitted. Oh, through. Oh, not the one. David was all the space in the world. Oh, go on. Oh. Oh. Just not the greatest passing. So many opportunities. Still all half chances, but all going the wrong way. Matthias Nani. Oh, tries to feed David. Oh.
Oh!
Oh!
That's a save.
Rabbi Matondo. Do you know what? He's not had a bad game today, to be fair to him. He's had a lot of criticism from the touchline from me, but he still played well through it all.
Good ball.
Of course, it was going to be a world-class tackle. Oh, I'll take that. We'll take that. It was a perfect tackle, but we'll take it. Idea: use Matondo off the bench rather than starting. Use his pace against high defenders. We have done. It doesn't tend to start. We usually play with McNeil. It just doesn't have anything extra with the pace. The pace is obviously useful, but just not enough for us to use on Where Do You Want Me?
Well, I'm going to slap it across the floor, so get a right-footed player.
Is Isak right-footed?
Yeah. It's going to, where that penalty spot is, that's where I'm going to roll it to.
Yeah. Boom!
Set piece routines, baby!
Beautiful. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Karim starts his run. Oh,
that's a perfect run, that as well.
He's already on his bike.
Jonathan David comes on, goal and assist.
Oh, there we go. That was good. That was good. That was good. Oh, here we go.
Mistake.
Oh.
Oh, what? It's come off his fucking shin. Kneecap.
Oh, heavy touch by
What a tackle.
David. Yeah, wonderful.
Johnny Stones hasn't had a bad game, if I'm being honest. He's blocked a lot. They're coming in thick and fast. Oh! No, 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 no.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh no!
All from one pass out of the defence. A pass that Bibb didn't actually mean to make. I could tell it wasn't the one he was playing. But even still, it was a pass from the defence. I don't know if it was Matthias Nane, I think it was. Yeah, the ball from Matthias Nane, picked up in the midfield, beaten by the crossbar. Sarr gets a touch on it, beaten by the upright, should I say. Sarr gets a touch. Not much he can do. Unfortunate, unfortunate.
I think Dodo's there in acres of space, so we want to pass it to Jonathan David, who's 40 yards away. I mean, Aguero should be finishing that first time round, if I'm being honest.
I mean, Sarr nearly stopped it as well. Another 3-1 result, it looks like.
Oh, I think I might be off. No, I'm not. Oh, I said put it on his weaker foot, eh, Graham? Oh my god.
My god.
What a finish.
No way did I think that was going in. No way did I think that was going in. My reaction to that, like, I was like, okay, maybe off. Oh, never going in. Oh my god. Just absolute filth. Look at that. No look pass as well.
From Jonathan David.
Just absolute ridiculous things. Alphonso Davies. I didn't even touch the ball in that build-up. Yeah!
Oh, can I go back? I want to get... Is it going to show the replay? Yeah, right, okay. Have a look at the keeper's face. Right, let's see if I can get a better angle. I should be able to. Can I go behind the net?
No, you can go onto the keeper.
And this is the one that I want. Him looking at the ball. And screen cap. There we go. Yo, Jojo.
We reckon them City boys are see. You goddamn right.
7 goals in Manchester.
3-1 against United. 4-1 against City.
Oh, what?
Ref, come on. I mean, this has been the more difficult game, the first half especially. But this one should be a 4-0. They shouldn't even have one. The United game. Despite them... No, actually, I'd say it's probably about even. The United game on paper should have been easier, but I'd say in reality, this was probably the easy one. We do have runners.
Oh, look at that pace. No! Oh!
Oh, I tried it again.
Oh.
Go on, from there. Oh, just took forever to get it down.
That was a shit ball in from Matondo. That you could tell that's his weaker foot.
Yeah. Big lucky touch then from Davis. Nice. There we go. Whew. That last goal from Isak though. David with an assist, a no-look pass and a goal off the bench. Woo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Had to get 12 points from 5 games and I played Man U and Liverpool. Squeeze past with 13. Oh, GG.
GG.
No prizes for guessing who I built my Everton team about. Yes, I got fired from Chelsea.
Does it rhyme with Schmeish and Mouch?
Schmeish him out. Richardson says, is it PES 2021? Can we see the starting 11? We can show you the starting 11. We'll show you the squad. It's not PES 2021. This is PES 2020. Only because we are playing on PC and we have loads of mods. So we've got modded stadiums, we've got a gameplay patch, we've got player faces, player tattoos, menus. So like you can see the Premier League menu behind the screen right now. That's because we're playing on PC. So once all of those become available, we have 2021 ready to go. But once we get all the mods, we will switch over to 2021. So
you want it to be as good, or if not better, than what we have already before we move over. There's no point going over and then having no stadiums, no menus, no scoreboard, no nothing. It's just a step in the wrong direction.
I mean, if PES 2021 wasn't a season update, then maybe we'd just jump with what we had. But because it's a season update, it's pretty much the same game visually. There's very few changes, so we might as well stick with 2020. So there we go. Okay, thanks, guys. So you just connect the controller to the PC, kind of. So I'm in my house, Bibby's in his house, although we're actually in the ICU arena. Let's not forget that. So Bibby's playing on PC, and I'm playing on my controller on my PC at his PC using a program called Parsec. Parsec basically makes the PC think we're in the same room. So my controller here, which is an Xbox controller, Baby's playing there with his PlayStation controller, but the PC thinks we're in the same room. So yeah, we're actually miles away from each other, but playing couch co-op. That's what we're doing. Anyway,
it's time Samantha to turn the heating off because it is absolutely roasting in
there. Well, while Bibby's doing that, I'll run you through the scores from around the grounds. Ice Cream uploads on the game live on Sky Sports that you've just watched. 4-1 destruction at the Etihad. City did come back with one, but an absolutely audacious lob from Isak seals the result 4-1. United as well getting a 4-1 against Brighton and Hove Albion. I wonder if Moped managed to score in that game. As Chelsea, though, go to Liverpool, a game that we were hoping might have seen some points drift away from Merseyside. Liverpool, though, managing to win. Actually, Liverpool got to Chelsea to say. And they managed to leave with all 3 points, 2-0 win. Bournemouth beat Southampton 4-2. Arsenal lose at home to Everton 1-0. Stoke, Aston Villa, Damp Squib 0-0 draw. Watford 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. There we go. So Watford do win that 1-0. Just want to point out actually that last game, Stoke 0, Aston Villa 0. That's good for us because Stoke come into this game with pretty much a Damp Squib performance under their belt. We come in flying high. They are our next opponents, so that's good to see. Nottingham Forest 2, Spurs 2. West Ham win 2-0 at Crystal Palace, and Leicester and Newcastle a 0-0 draw. Those are the results from around the grounds, and the table's looking like this. ICU remain in second place, joint second on points, obviously ahead with that massively superior goal difference. Having 7 goals scored in 2 games against the Manchester teams has hugely helped with that. Without those goals, we would be behind Liverpool on goal difference. So that shows just how big that is. West Ham equal on points. That much inferior goal difference will probably come back to haunt them over the course of the season. We're only 8 games in, still 30 games left to play, so a lot can change, and a lot most likely will change over the course of the season. West Ham in 3rd, Watford in 4th. Damn, who'd y'all lose to? I can't remember. It was in the first 4 games. We lost 2 out of 4. Do you remember who they were?
Yeah. No, but it's easy enough to check, innit? So we smashed, but Arsenal was one of them.
Yep.
Liverpool.
First game
Arsenal,
of the season.
Liverpool.
Oh, second game of the season, yeah. Liverpool 1-0, Arsenal. So, yeah, Arsenal result was quite damning. Liverpool was a bit difficult, just scrappy from our side, if as well as them being decent. Arsenal was just...
Yeah.
They absolutely smashed us, but then we went and smashed Bournemouth 7-0 after that, which is I think maybe our biggest result in the league. So yeah. Arsenal
that was
IRL.
the best game of the season by far.
What the game against Sheffield?
Yeah. FA Cup. That is if you was looking for a typical FA Cup game where anything can happen and dreams come true, this would absolutely be that match.
Yeah. So, I mean, for those that weren't in earlier, Chappers, I don't know if he's still here, is a Sheffield Wednesday fan, and he doesn't like me calling any Sheffield team just Sheffield. So, Wednesday. So, we beat Wednesday 6-4 at neutral ground, because that's the way it works on PES. So, we beat them 6-4. We did score first, I think, and then they went ahead, and it was like 3-1 to them. Capitulation from us, and then we brought Haaland on, and all changed at that point in time. Jojo says Arsenal IRL wouldn't be an IRL ICU now. You goddamn right. No, not with Erling Haaland up front and Castolo. Phew, no one's going to beat a team like that. That said, Rabbi Matondo didn't play the worst in that game. He wasn't incredible, but he was a step up from what we've had. He usually just has pace. After that result, I'm hearing that there's a little bit of a rumbling around him. Isn't that right, Bib?
Yeah, the papers have started to write and give him a nickname of the Warrior, which is interesting considering he spends 95% of his time on the bench. But he gets a nickname for playing 5 minutes a game. So, yeah, that's what the fans and the papers are calling him, a Warrior. That said, Graham, we have got a new scout. The scouts have been doing their business. We've got a new player that they've recommended, and let's have a look at him.
Let's have a look. And there
Very
we
familiar name.
So, is he still in our AMF list as well?
I'm guessing probably not if he's dropped off. No, because we changed him for an AMF, didn't we?
Yeah. So, Ødegaard has been brought in on our winger scout, but that's fine. 62 million is his release fee. An annual salary of 4 million, which isn't an issue for us, a salary. 33 million is what they want for him, though. There's a high chance of success. We could probably drop that down, which is what we'd need to do because we only have 25 million.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what players we could potentially trade at this point, you know.
I mean, G. David.
Yeah.
The player that's just got a... I mean, I suppose we could get rid of one of the young ones. Jones.
Probably get rid of 2 of them.
You can only put 1 in, though, can't you? You can't put multiple in.
Can you?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yes, after I got fired,
anyway.
Chelsea went mental the next window. They signed Grealish, Dembele, Kluivert and Haaland. They won the Champions League next season. Whew, not surprised.
Damn.
Well, we're too early to sell the young ones.
Yeah.
Within 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
So I mean, knock his salary down a couple, just his transfer down a couple of notches, and just see what it would actually go to. So just outside of the transfer budget, we could potentially earn that over time, if they take that. It's just a decision. Let's have a look at his stats. Just to go back for that one. So good on the ball, good dribbling, good tight possession, healthy all around, decent lofted passing, decent curling, okay at set pieces, good body balance, so he can hold the ball up and keep moving. He doesn't have any real pace about him. His speed 79. It's not worst. It's not the worst in the world actually. His pace. No. Absolutely no defensive nature about him though, which is what we need. We need a defensive midfielder. So whilst he's a huge player, that we'd love to have him. Look at
that. What's his trajectory like?
Plateauing. He's 25, so he's still got the best part of 10 years of him left. He's probably got 4 years of growth left in him, maybe maximum-ish. So it's not a bad player. He's not a bad player. He's a player I absolutely love to have in the team. Just does he offer more than what we have already?
So, how old is he on this?
24, 25, something like that. 24.
So yeah. Is he 22 in real life now?
Something like that. It was like 17
God,
when
it feels like he's been around forever.
Yeah, he was like 16, 17 when he signed for Madrid. Is he still at Madrid? Where is he now? I don't even know where Haaland.
Yeah, he's at Madrid. I think he's in the first team now. He was at Sociedad last year, wasn't
he? One game left though, so we do have Martin Ødegaard as a player that we could look to sign. It's not really the kind of player that we're after right now. So we'll sit on that. We will sit on that. I just want to point out, how do I say that? Is that Iman? I don't know how. I apologise. I'm not even going to try again because I think I've probably butchered that. But thank you very much for the follow. 16 minutes ago. Appreciate the follow. We were mid match then, so I didn't get a chance to shout that out. But we do have some changes to make to our lineup. Talk us through things, babe.
Yeah, so I'm currently having a look at the squad. Some of them aren't in the best conditions. So it's just trying to see what I can try and salvage from this. So Safanov returns back into the first team. He looks like he's bang up for it today, as is Ben White, who plays alongside Sarr. Or is it? No, he's not. Unlucky. Get out of there. Oh, wait. Yes. Where's Nani?
On the bench.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just took him out. Yeah, stupid idiot. So Rasmussen comes in alongside Sarr. Mikolenko comes in for Alphonso Davies, as Alphonso Davies isn't feeling particularly well. So Mason Mount returns to the bench also, as Jonathan David makes his, I think, second start in the league at centre attacking midfield. I'm just having a look at someone who we can bring in. I think Nene is going to get a run out at some point today as well. Dodo and Billy Gilmore obviously on the bench. Castolo, do you think it's worth resting for this one?
Yeah, let's give Haaland a good run out. I mean, I know he's got the super sub on him, but unless we start off with Isak and then bring Haaland on for the super sub, I'm easy either way. Do that. Yeah, because Haaland's not quite full stamina. Give him a chance to rest up a bit.
Yeah, so Chalov remains in the centre forward position. Matondo, I think we're going to give him another run out. I'm going to bring, who shall we get rid of? Gilmore. Yeah, let's get rid of Gilmore today. Bring on Kubo. I'm going to give Matondo another chance at right mid. He played quite well in the last game. McNeil returns to his left midfield spot. Phil Foden sitting in behind the ever-present centre midfielder, and Zefwik plays right back still. So it's a heavily rotated team. As we mentioned, though, we're going to be playing like 70 games this season, so we need to keep that rotation going.
My only other thing to mention is, do we stick with Zefwik or do we put Justin in? I mean, I know Justin's got more stamina and is in a better form, but Zefwik, would he benefit from having extra games under his belt in the team?
Very good question.
Now let's stick with it. Let's stick with it as it is. I mean, that right hand side against McLean and Wimmer could be pretty much lethal. So yeah, stick with it as it is. Zefwik was very, very powerful in that last game, so let's go with it. Go with it. The question is, can I see you do it on a cold, windy night in Stoke? We'll find out. We will find out. Pre-match press conference. So the question posed by Jojo is, can I see you do it on a cold, windy night in Stoke? Well, you'll find out in 90 minutes. Do I believe we can do it? I absolutely believe we can do it. The players are fired up for this. 2 back-to-back wins against the Manchester teams, the biggest teams in English football, or 2 of the biggest teams, obviously Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea and so on. We'll argue against that, but for me, 2 of the biggest teams, obviously local as well. So we're high coming into this game off of that. Stoke, not too far away. We absolutely would love to have them rock up at the ICU Arena with all the swagger and pomp of a team that's just drawn 0-0 against Aston Villa and get absolutely trashed. So, yeah. We could do it on a cold night in Stoke, but tonight we're not in Stoke. Tonight, Stoke are at the ICU Arena, and let's see if they can do it here. Anything you want to chuck in, Bib?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully this is something that we can get out. If we can get 9 points in this stream, that would be absolutely ideal going into the midweek special on Wednesday. We've got a long way to go until the transfer window, so we can't even bring anybody else in to try and bulk out the squad should we need some reinforcements, because we are picking up a lot of injuries at the moment, but that is because we're playing 1,000,001 games. We're playing every 3 days at this moment in time. So players are going to start to tire. It's just all about rotation, and that is exactly why we're starting to bring some players into the team that we potentially haven't seen for a while. So yeah, it's just all about rotation and seeing how we can continue with this.
Let's jump out onto the pitch. The players are all set. Just seen our lineup, but obviously you guys didn't get to see that. As we can see, is that Mame Biram Diouf and Dick Powell? It's like, yeah, full on United throwback. I mean, there's not much in this team that I'd see as a legitimate threat. I mean, Benica Fobe coming off the bench, a little bit of pace, but is he really a player that you want to be worried about? I mean, I'd like to see more from David. We've just seen his face then. I'd like to see David continue where he left off in that last game. Mikolenko. What? Just about to say, would like to see more from Mikolenko, and then complete misunderstanding between him and McNeil.
Oh, that isn't the ball that I wanted at all. That's terrible.
Big win. Oh. Easy. Ah!
So he says.
I like the dummy from Sarr then. Make them think he's about to bicycle kick it so that the keeper can just pick it up. It's pretty excellent if you think about it. J. David! Oh! J.
Just
David!
not enough.
I mean, there's a nice little touch here. Fake shot, plays it through, and then opens up the space and swaz. Absolute bend, just not enough.
It's not far away. Nick Powell, let's talk about him for a second. Career hasn't quite taken off the way that he thinks he should have done, or potentially should have done.
Yeah, you've got the ability to say you're the last player that Alex Ferguson ever signed, I think it was. And then he got rid of him, like, not he did, but United got rid of him like 2 seasons later. I do think they were quick to get rid. It was kind of like Zaha in that sort of element. He was a young player that was brought in that didn't really get much time. We had a huge period of players that were let go too quick. The likes of the Depay and the Di Maria and so on. Yeah, they weren't exceptional, but nobody was in that time. But yeah, Pope is a bit different though in terms of he's not really cracked on anywhere he's been once he left United. Oh,
what a challenge! Oh, it looked like a great challenge that. Standing over the ball. Mason Mount, Dwight McNeil.
Yeah, I was looking to see if
Mason Mount again.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't fucking free kick on this, man. Every time, shithouse free kick takers always hit the fucking wall. So frustrating.
In this team.
So frustrating. I'm so used to being fucking world class at free kicks.
Good ball.
That's not the one I wanted either. I was trying to play it back out. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Seen a lot of space for Matondo.
Oh!
Good save. The keeper must have seen that late as well. A lot of players in this box.
First time! Oh, of course it is! Oh!
The keeper looked like he was scrambling.
Just fucking shoot a Magootas over here.
I don't think that was too far over, you know. It was rising.
Ooh. Unfortunate. Definitely deserved a strike anyway.
It shows how much Mikalenko knows going forward. 40 metres he's dribbled so far, more than any other player on the pitch. Talked about that attacking influence from left back. Very Ashley Cole-like in his last performance at left back. That's a good ball.
Oh, he's got there as well.
His gangly legs. Oh.
Genuinely thought there was a chance the keeper was going to give, ref was going to give that then. Okay, that actually played it to me then, and I was like still legging it back on from an offside position.
Lacklustre first half so far.
Oh, lovely play.
Oh, well in, good feet. Oh.
Lovely. Bicycle kick. Oh.
Just been taken off his foot.
Yoink. Lovely.
Wave after wave now from the ICU.
J. David has been involved in everything. Oh, unfortunate then. He was going to lose the ball. Tried to turn back to keep it alive. Still keeps hold of it though. Oh, what a pass and what a finish.
There we go. Fantastic football by the boys. We knew we'd work some space. As you mentioned there, Jonathan David pulling out defenders left, right. They're doubling up on him. So they know if you get the ball to feet, quick passes, it's just going to unlock a little bit of space, and that's exactly what you got there. Outside of the boot, bottom corner, keeper couldn't even see it until the last second.
David, that touch though, defenders had committed. Look at all the shirts tracking back at this point because they're all out of position, trying to hold him up. That linchpin in the middle, everything's pivoting off him. He's like, I'm going to hold the ball. Yeah, I'm going to hold the ball. Yeah, I'm going to hold the ball. Until that final bit. Instant. Back heel. First touch. Unlucky. You're all out of position now, boys.
Yeah.
Come on, Matondo. Nice. Good pass as well. Ref!
Oh! Oh, lovely play. Isak involved again. I mean, that's probably a bookable offence getting in front of the keeper doing that.
Slid through him.
Intimidation. That is fantastic play. He didn't let it go. He should be a warrior. It's a lovely ball back inside. CHALOV knows where the net is. Don't even have to think about it. One touch, bang. Did you see the interview yesterday with Carlo Ancelotti? With Gary Lineker.
I didn't know.
He was mentioning about all the greatest strikers and how many touches on the ball they have before they score. And a lot of strikers nowadays don't even take a second touch. Gary Lineker was saying if he's had more than two touches of the ball as he's going to strike it, he's doing his job wrong. And it's just put a completely different perspective on how I see strikers. Because you don't even realise it. And that's exactly what you're getting with our strikers here. They're taking two touches, one touch to get it into the feet, get it out of the feet, one touch to either pass it or have a strike.
100%. I mean, CHALOV, ball came fizzing back across the box. He had time to position it. He didn't need to take the time. I'm just going to put it straight in. Oh, easy. Keeper knew. Half time, he thought, sod it, let's just get it back. Let's get back inside that tunnel, boys. I've heard they've got...
I know we was playing City last week and he was watching videos of Edison and how he plays, but Jesus, he's taking one right out of his van book there.
It was like, I want to get back inside. Super Noodle Butties at half time. Yes, get in, boys. Ritterson says, I'm playing PES 2 at the moment. Nice.
Master League or my club. Or Bal.
Big win. Hey. Whoop. Oh, what a ball. Spreads it like Dairy League. Oh! That touch from Matondo. J. David. Oh!
The keeper was rooted. He didn't even move. It's either he knows how close he was to the post. Oh, he just couldn't be asked. Struggling to figure out which one.
Oh, heavy touch. Oh, there he is again. David's everywhere. Oh, it's still David. Oh.
So near. That's a terrible ball from Matondo.
just a tad. Oh, lovely. Oh, not lovely. Go. Big win.
Oh, Rasmussen.
We'll take that though. Go on, use that pace. Oh my God, Matondo.
Yeah, he's getting hooked in a minute.
A right hook in the jaw. Play better.
Oh, I think that's genuinely the first time that he's lost possession today.
And even then, the only reason he lost possession is because the only passing option he had was Rob Matondo, and he thought that's just as good as giving up possession. CHALOV hat trick.
Oh, that's a heavy touch.
Just
very heavy touch.
Right at him. Just as it reached him, he was just taking his stride, so he hit it full pace. Big win.
Well in. Well in.
Oh, and he's back in it as well. It's the desire to get back into the play. Play the fucking ball! I'd already started looking at my next guy then. It just didn't even register the press. Big win. Easy.
Well in. Oh, that's terrible. That's probably the worst manual pass I think I've ever played.
We'll take that. Matondo.
I need to go to the menu anyway.
That was actually tasty footwork from Davy Boy. What, J
He's had a
David?
great game.
Absolutely bossed it. CHALOV's obviously names on the score sheet twice, but that first half was all J David. Here he is. Oh, I tried to feed it through to him.
He's going on bulldozing his way through.
Just kept hooking it every time, sticking his lanky leg out and yoink. Bosh. Big win. J David again. What?
What's he pulled that for?
For J David. Oh. He fell over Kubo's
Kubo
foot.
left a foot in.
Get out. J David. Big win. Oof. Oof, big win. Oh, hat trick!
Sit down.
That is
Hat-trick hero.
filth. Oh, that is absolute filth. That poor keeper. I mean, he could have scored at any point, but instead, lovely outside foot pass. Nope, no. Oh, keeper just didn't even bother getting up. He just lays down and give up.
What a ball from Haaland, though.
Do I? Nope. Oh. Lovely. Lovely. Fyodor Chalov, another hat-trick. We expected him to be a big signing. We were happy as hell when we signed him last year, knowing that we just traded Ordath for one of the best centre-forwards in the world. One of the best up-and-coming centre-forwards in the world, anyway. And then...
He's on for 4.
And then he joins the team, and we didn't get much time to play him because other members of the team, like Isak and Castolo, were phenomenal pre-season. And you're thinking, oh, is he a waste? Is he just not what we want him to be? And then all of a sudden he gets some time to play, bides his time, and he's used his opportunities incredibly well. Haaland!
Oh, I don't think the keeper knew anything about that. I think that just hit him.
Riding the kisser.
Pa!
Oh. Oh, Chalov. Going for a bit of flair. Trying to dink it up. Setting it up for an overhead kick from 55 miles away. Is it another goal conceded?
Oh. I perhaps should have brought the keeper out there.
I mean,
Against a run of play.
Stoke had 7 minutes left. Naturally, they're going to push out. It's a bitter pill to swallow, conceding, being so effective. But when we're pushing up for it, and Stoke are pushing members forward. I mean, they had options as well. A good finish, though.
It's a very small gap. Yeah, that's an unreal finish, to be fair. The gap between the keeper and the near post is extremely small. And it's in that awkward height for the goalkeeper where he can't necessarily... It's not the same height, so he can't get across quick. It's just underneath his arm.
And it's absolutely fizzed past him as well.
Spreads it.
Keeps it in. Oh! Oh! How's that not a penalty?
I mean, what footwork to get it onto and round the defender, but the defender's clipped him. He's off balance.
Ref!
Whoa!
My God, ref!
Why did it just...
Absolutely.
I don't even know what that was. Is it yellow?
Yeah, yellow. Oh, it's me again. Oh, for fuck's sake! Ah! Too busy hitting my desk.
What defending that was. Is that Rasmussen, you absolute legend?
Oh my God, and then Kubo just gets ball taken off him so easily. And it's come off him as well. That is horrendous. Win it back. There we go. That's better.
Oh.
That'll do. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. It's just you.
No, I seen Kubo's run. I tried playing it up to him.
Tried to get Haaland because he was like right there. As soon as I picked him up, 6 yards offside. Great. Woo. Mike says hello.
Hat-trick hero.
I know I'm late. It's fine. You're here just to see CHALOV get to kiss his balls on screen. Give it a smooch. Mwah. Yeah.
Legend.
Love the free kicks on PES, but they ain't easy to do. I mean, once you get used to it, they're not too bad. But we've got like questionable free kick takers, and because I'm used to taking free kicks with maestros, people that are used to taking it, I need to add a little bit more, because if you've got players that don't have the power or whatever or the swaz to get the ball up and over the wall, you just hit it. So I need to put more power on it. The downside of putting more power on it is you can sky it, but yeah, I just need to get used to it. The issue we have is we always get free kicks when Mason Mount's not in the team, and he's our free kicker, which is frustrating. But post-match interview, our number 99 gives 100 in that game. But do you know what? It's not all about CHALOV. He might have himself a hat-trick. He might find the back of the net with 3 exceptional finishes. But shout out to Jay David. A player that was brought in without really any song and dance. He was brought in just to be understudy to Mason Mount. And that's what he still is, as far as I'm concerned, in the team. But to use the opportunities that you get given, especially when the media are on your back. Let's not forget, just a couple of weeks ago, the newspapers were saying Jay David is struggling to find form. He doesn't suit the play style in this team. And then to absolutely boss the last 2 games, a goal and assist off the bench in the last game, and absolutely, just like I said, the word I used in the first half was pivot. He was the pivot point of all of our attacks. Everything hit him. As soon as the ball hit him, everything pivoted from defence to attack. And at CHALOV, yeah, lethal, but that came as a result of David's play. So CHALOV gets the man of the match award and takes the match ball home, but David deserves it just as much as far as I'm concerned. What are your thoughts, babe?
Yeah, agreed. I think that's probably... We was worried for quite a lot of the season as to what we're going to be doing with Mason Mount, considering he doesn't play that many games for us. He played a third of the games last year because of his injury, because he's so injury prone. So trying to bring in a player of his caliber to try and share the time with, shall we say, we thought was going to be quite difficult. It turns out we've actually found someone who can fill in his spot and perform when we need him to. I mean, it's his first real game of the season where he's got 90 minutes and he's not just played a bit part role, and he's shown how good he is on the ball. So that's obviously something that we should take extreme pleasure in seeing as he's knocking the ball around the midfield area, providing decent opportunities to CHALOV as well as our other striker, whether or not that be Isak or Haaland. So yeah, I mean, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy with that. We just have to see how he progresses throughout the season.
Yeah, I agree. Do you know what? GG's as well to Mikolenko, as Bib said early in that game. Miles ahead of anyone else in terms of distance dribbled, possession with the ball. I mean, he's an understudy. Brought in as an understudy to Alphonso Davies. Fills the boots of Ruskin. I say fills the boots. He overflows the boots of Ruskin. Ruskin always punched. And I don't want to be negative to speak ill of the dead. Ruskin was a great left back for Ice Cream Upwards FC. Great attitude up until the final moments where we had to get rid of him because he changed his attitude in search of contracts. Money can make people do crazy things, and I won't hold it against him. It's probably something to do with his agent, but Ruskin, I hope you have success wherever we got rid of you for. But Mikolenko, did he go to Ukraine as a swap for Mikolenko? Is that what it was? I can't remember.
Yeah, we actually retraded him in.
So
he wanted to go and get a bigger contract, so I mean it worked out for both parties really, I think.
So hopefully you're finding good form in Kiev. Mikolenko has been exceptional whenever we've called on him in this team. So some smart business in the summer. David as our AMF, Mikolenko as a left back, and CHALOV as a centre forward. All three players that have joined the team have been incredible in this game alone, let alone for the whole season. So GG's. Obviously, we have a long way to go. Still 29 games left in the season, as well as the FA Cup and the Champions League. It's a long old season. And you know what? Hopefully we can stick with what we have until January and still keep up the pace that we have. We do know that we need to plug some gaps. We concede yet again, which takes the gloss off of what would have been a glittering performance. It's a little bit that shine has gone, but hopefully if we can bring in defensive midfielders to help shore up that defence from a bit further up the pitch, then we can start to stop that. But all in all, happy. Anyway, Bib, take us through the results from around the grounds.
So the game that you've seen here live on Sky Sports, 3-1 against Stoke City. Manchester City, after the back of that thumping that we give them, go to Brighton and win 4-0. Manchester United go to Liverpool and win 4-0.
Woo!
Massive result over there at Anfield.
Huge result.
Chelsea go to Southampton and win 4-2. Bournemouth win 1-0 against Arsenal. These are quality results in favour of us. Watford go to Aston Villa and win 4-0. Wolves win 1-0 at home to Nottingham Forest. Spurs at home beat Crystal Palace 3-1. Leicester go to West Ham and win 1-0. And Everton at Goodison Park welcome Newcastle, who beat them 4-1.
Huge result in that game. Liverpool losing 4-0, which cements us at the top of the table. We knew it. As soon as we saw that they'd lost the game, we would be even on points. But that goal difference is now far, far superior. Ice Cream Upwards' goal difference increased by 2 in that game, while Liverpool's goal difference decreased by 4. So that's a 6-goal swing in goal difference. What a difference that is. I mean, take 6 goals off of us and add 6 goals to Liverpool, and everything's all square. So we're now 12 goals ahead. That's how big that swing is. 12 goals ahead. Incredible. Yep. So top of the table, equal on points, ahead on goal difference. Everything is much closer than it was last season. Yeah. With Ice Cream on 21 points, Liverpool on 21 points, Watford just 2 points behind on 19. United, Leicester and West Ham just a point behind those. City just a point behind them. And then it obviously starts to break down a little bit as you go a bit further down. That said, whilst that is quite close, the teams in that mixture is probably where the gaps are going to come from. So Watford, 19 points. You expect them to start losing points. Leicester, 18 points. They lost towards the end of the season as they did the season before. West Ham, same thing. Lost as the season progressed. So you kind of think you take those out, and there is starting to be gaps forming. United winning, Leicester, Everton, Arsenal, these kind of teams, they're the ones that you expect to be kind of putting the performances in, but they're dropping points, which is what happened last season. So whilst it's pretty tight now, add 10 more games in, and if it continues like this, then there's going to be a bit of a gap at the top of that table. And if we can get an early gap, then that's wonderful, because we can't not concede. Like if you look at the goals against, Ice Cream Uploads 9. Liverpool have only got 5 goals conceded. Watford have only got 6 goals conceded. Leicester have only got 4 goals conceded. Everton only 8 goals conceded. Arsenal only 8 goals conceded. They've all conceded less than us. We can score, that's for sure, but we need to stop conceding. But if we can keep scoring, then as it stands, if it continues like this, then that'll be a great sign for us. So I'll take that. Back Back into the managerial suite. Ritterson says, are you guys going to play some more games today? We aren't, Ritterson. That is it. We do 3 games a day on a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday. So we've just played through all 3 games today. The results, 3-1 against United, 4-1 against City, 3-1 against Stoke. So conceding in every game, but scoring at least 3 in every single one of the games. That's a huge, huge stream, what I would absolutely take. But we do this, like I said, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And the reason for that is because we turn it into a YouTube series. So if you want to see all the episodes right back from Season 1 in the Championship all the way through to Season 4, which is what we're in now, all episodes are on YouTube. And there's a lot of hours there to get watching. So if you do want to watch them all, they are there. But that's
over 110 hours.
Yeah. So if you start watching it now, 4 days later, you'll still be going. 4.5 days later, you'll be into it. So yeah, we have a lot of episodes. That's the reason we're going to do 3 games, so we can turn them into YouTube content so people can keep up. If they can't watch live, they can watch it on demand. So there you go. Gagad says that league table is annoying with the points being at the left of the grid. I keep looking right and getting confused, probably my age.
Yeah, I'm the same, mate. I'm the same. I mean, I've been playing PES for as long as I can remember, and it's still. I'm still looking at the end and going, I've got more than 11 points. How am I second? And then you realise it's goal difference.
Yeah. Played, win, drawn, lost, goal difference points. Boom. That's the one. GG's, guys, says Steel Bonza. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, that is it. Episode bajillion and 1 in the bag.
Episode 60 done.
So close. So that's episode 60 in the bag. 3 games, 3 wins, and 3 goals at least, minimum, in all of those games. Only 3 goals conceded. As they say, 3 is the magic number. Anyway, I'm going to grab the keys, get us in the uploader, and get us back to the ICU Manor House so we can prep for the next game. Actually, before we do that, let me just throw you guys down here. You may have seen this before, you might not have seen this before, but our next game, the first game on the next stream, will be against FC Porto in the Champions League group stages. You might have seen this. We just had a new part of the arena built. Obviously, you've seen our press conferences many, many times, but we now have this. We have the UEFA Champions League press conference suite. So, yeah. As mentioned, I'm going to grab the keys, get us in the uploader, get us back to the Manor House so we can prep for that game. We have Porto, we have Watford, who are 3rd in the table, and then we go to Nottingham Forest, or I said that, they come to us at the ICU Arena. So 3 very, very different games. Unpredictable stream. Hopefully another 3 wins for us, but you can only find out by tuning in on Wednesday. Anyway, Bib, while I get us back on, anything you want to add?
Yeah, again, thank you very much for each and every single one of you that have joined us again for episode 60. Our backroom staff, as you all are, we very much appreciate all the feedback, all your team selections, all your scouting players. If you do see any players that you think would make it worthwhile us looking at or potentially try and get into this team, you can find us in our Discord. There's areas in there for Masters of the League, so that is your scouting recommendations, your future transfers, as well as the tactical side of the games. We appreciate every single one of you that will give us some feedback on there. But until Wednesday, guys, I can't wait to see you back all in the office and in the stands again.
Yeah. Anyway, we're outside the house. There's no point staying outside. Let's get back inside. Let's get back inside. Have I heard the kettle's on? Yep. Just heard someone shout. Yeah, let's get back inside. Get through. So we have kettles. We have all of the drinks. You want a flat white? We've got a flat white. You want a nice cold bustle moose? We got those too. Grab yourselves a seat at the table. We need to get our heads down and discuss how we get ourselves through the group stages in the Champions League. I mean, we're pretty plain sailing as it is now. Do we go full strength and see it out? Do we start to rest players? I mean, these are all conversations we need to have off stream, but you know what? You can join us for the fruits of those conversations on Wednesday at 12 noon-ish after the scoop. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic day. And I believe Bibby's got a message for you.
Yeah, guys, have a fantastic day and stay frosty.